weeks it's been now, but been a while. Ken?
Yes.
Any additions or deletions?
There are no additions or deletions.
Okay. I will ask for a motion to approve.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second story by Commissioner McBride.
Second story.
And second by Story. Any discussion? Hearing none. In favor of tablet?
Maybe your sounds a lot better.
Yeah, sure does.
Aye.
Okay, McBride.
Aye.
Schulbaum.
Aye.
Story.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Motion carried. COVID-19 update. Kathy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning.
Okay, good morning.
The statistics from yesterday from MDH are there are a total of 25,208 cases. In Minnesota, that's an increase of 361 from the day before. There's a total deaths of 1,050. Total tests administered are 255,592. And there's currently 549 people hospitalized with 253 in the ICU. Koochiching County stands at 9 cumulative cases with no deaths. And there are only 2 counties in the state of Minnesota with no cases, and that is Lake of the Woods and Cook. As far as our services here, we're continuing to provide them as we have been and following the governor's orders to work from home as much as possible. We haven't had any big complaints or issues with that at all. There are still a lot of things that the Department of Human Services has directed us to conduct differently, and we're just continuing to do that as long as they say we need to do that. And that is mostly eliminating the face-to-face contact with clients. So does anybody have any questions for me?
Any questions for Kathy? Okay. Thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome.
Dean, your turn.
All right. I think Dean's going to come up, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of an update. Today, you can see that we've got on the agenda to reopen the Veteran Service Office by appointment only. There are somewhat of a standalone unit, and they are prepared to go ahead and open by appointments only, and they have all of the precautions in place. I did receive notice that on June 15th, they're anticipating courts to reopen by that date. We also have a Board of Equalization meeting that is scheduled for the for June 16th. Looking at the current boardroom, it does not look like it would provide social distancing and enough space. So at this time, I'm still planning on meeting in person. But we'll probably move to the third floor courtroom and have social distancing. We'll meet social distancing guidelines with that.
What's the date on that again, Dan?
The Board of Equalization is June 16th, and that's the afternoon Board of Equalization. The following week, it's an evening Board of Equalization. Right now, we only have one appointment scheduled for that.
Question, Jen?
Yes.
We would hold the county board meeting live in the courthouse at that time, and then go into board equalization.
No, I don't believe that the board can meet in the boardroom for even a board meeting because we don't have enough space in between commissioners and capacity.
No, so we would have the board meeting in the courtroom.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I
we will have the board meeting in the third floor courtroom. Some of my other notes, Next week, I'm working with the department directors and to see if we can open certain departments for appointments. Some of that is already happening, but officially open for appointments only after the next board meeting on the 9th. And then possibly doing like I said, the courts are open on June 15th. Do a soft opening June 15th. On the 16th, which is the board meeting, we'll announce that the courthouse is open to the public. Of course, depending, unless there's some significant changes in the number of cases in Koochiching County, or if there's been other direction. Now, that opening is not for all departments. Like Kathy just said, they are following their recommendations from the Department of Human Services. We would like to continue to have folks work at home if possible, especially those folks, those employees that may have some underlying health conditions or live with somebody that has underlying health conditions. So, but each department is unique, and so that will be determined by each department. I think that's all I have right now for an update. The team's in here, so I'll let you go ahead.
Oh, say, Jen?
Yeah.
Jenny?
Yeah.
What was the time on the meeting on the 16th?
The meeting on the 16th where the Board of Equalization begins at 1:30, so we'll schedule the board meeting to be right before that, depending on how much county business. I'm thinking, 12:30. We'll probably have the board meeting about that time. 12:30, 1.
Okay, I will put down 12:30 on here on my calendar.
Yeah, that sounds like that would be a pretty good time estimate.
And then the one on the following week, that's 6 o'clock, correct?
Yes, that's going to be their evening meeting, so that probably will start at about 5 p.m. The Board of Equalization cannot start until 6.
Okay.
And it cannot adjourn before 7 p.m. that day.
Okay. Good morning, Dean.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I had a heck of an echo there on that computer downstairs. I must have hit a wrong button. But yeah, I wanted to just update everybody, commissioners and everybody around that's listening. In regards to the complex, we're in good shape here. Everything's running smooth and working real well. And I wanted to inform everybody I've been busy building shields for all the departments, and I've been moving through the complex on the walk-up windows, those areas, and putting shields in and throughout here. And let's see, my notes here. I've also started, now that we've been informed on June 15th, which the court would like to open, I've been working with them as well. And so I'm in the process of putting shields on some of their countertops and things within the courthouse, or the courtroom itself. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. We're in the process of finishing up some signage throughout the lobby areas and entries and things like that. We've got some really very nice hand sanitizer stations that are going to be located in the front entrance when people walk in the entrance to the court area and over at Forest Land as well. I had a real nice meeting with the ODC, Mary Beth Gibson, here a while back. And we talked about a whole bunch of cleaning things and like that, and it was really good. It went real well. And they've got a plan, and we talked back and forth and reviewed their plan, and I told her our plan, and together I think everything is going to work real smooth. I'd like to have them come back. Jenny and I were talking. She talked of a soft opening on June 15th. If we could have them back by then, or even sometime soon, to kind of get them back in the motion again to continue the cleaning that they've done in the past. So, yeah, everything everything went real well. They're ready to go. They're excited to come back, and so am I, to get a little break from that. I'm thinking that as we go into an opening here, Jeff and I, the maintenance crew here, we're going to split up our department, and I'm going to move him down to the old soil and water, just down the road from me there in the basement. Due to the fact that the office that we're in has a real low headroom in there, and it's a small confined space. And just for safety reasons, for the first little while anyway, until we can see how things go and how things react, and then at that point we can determine whether we want to join back again, and kind of a safety issue there. Outside of that, I can't think of anything really big to report on, other than it's really good, and I'm looking forward to getting things back to normal here, just like everybody else. Anybody have any questions at this point?
Any questions for Dean at all?
Dean, this is Commissioner McBride. The HVAC and everything is up to speed. We're getting ready to get in some warm weather.
Yeah, we're up and running right now. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, the guys in the law enforcement center are tickled to death.
Anything else for Dean? All right, Dean, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Veteran.
Yes, sir.
Mark, are you there?
Yes, I'm going to approve minutes first.
Mr. Chair, you got it back.
Mr. Chair, we have to approve the minutes, and we have a notice of temp hire.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Stuff going on, you know. Okay, approved minutes. 26/20, regular meeting.
Move, Mr. Chair.
Motion by Showbum,
Second by Scully.
second by Scoy. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Tablet.
Aye.
McBride.
Aye.
Showbum.
Aye.
Scoy.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Notice of temp hire. Janelle, are you there?
I'm here.
What do we have going on?
We have a notice of temp hire. Bear with me 1 second. I'm pulling up my. I believe that one was for Aaron Nelson. He just started at the transfer station yesterday.
Okay. Is that mostly for the outdoor work, or was that for a little bit of everything out there? Lawn mowing and
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right. And that's just a notice, so thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we'll take it to you. Mark. Sorry about that.
All right. Probably the easiest thing first. Basically, I'd like to have you accept a donation from local International Falls resident Pete Taylor for our van service, $200.
Move to accept.
Okay, I've got a motion by McBride.
All right, second.
And I've got a second by Scoy. Any discussion? Okay, I'll call for a roll call vote. Fabric.
Aye.
McBride. Aye. Showbum.
Aye.
Scoy.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. And adopt resolution accepting donation.
Which we just did.
Where in the heck am I here? Oh, okay. Proof.
You're on the Van Road.
Yeah. That's where I usually am. even on a good day. Approve reopening of the ESS
for Mark?
Yes, sir.
Mark, have you got appointments already and ready to go, or you wait till?
Well, in anticipation, we've only scheduled one face-to-face appointment for later this week. However, I'm totally intending actually calling that vet and saying I've got the paperwork together for him. It'd probably be just as easy for me to mail it to them and to him and have him sign off. So basically, no, we have not scheduled any more than that. Just waiting the board's approval, and plus it'll probably take a while for the word to kind of get out about us, taking appointments in. The phones, we do a lot of, we haven't had a lot of demand for appointments, let's say, right now at this point, and I think veterans are staying at home, of course, and observing social distancing or whatnot. I am looking forward to bringing vets in for face-to-face appointments. We do have protocols set up where they'll sanitize their hands, we'll ask them to mask up, and of course the staff will be wearing masks when the clients come, or the veterans come in for appointments. So I guess I would look at it more as a soft opening. I don't expect that we'll have a huge flood of folks requesting face-to-face appointments. However, we'll be able to accommodate. I think it'll be a slow ramp up. We'd just like to get started doing that.
Sounds great.
Mark, this is Kevin. Do you have your numbers and that posted on your doors and everything?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Anything else you'll do to let veterans know that you're kind of ready to meet with them?
Right, and what we would do, pending approval, of course, is then probably do a newspaper and radio announcements that we would be taking appointments.
Okay.
And that will probably, hopefully, prompt the veterans and the spouses and family members to begin contacting us.
Okay, sounds good. Any more questions for Mark? All right, I'll call for the order. Tablet.
Aye.
McBride.
Aye.
Dobrum.
Aye.
Goy.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. I'll have to exit. I'm in training right now. So thank you very much, gentlemen, everyone.
All right. Sheriff business. Sharon, are you there? Or John?
This is John. I'm here.
Okay. Approved DNR 2020 boat and water safety grant.
This is the same grant, just annual grant, no county matching funds or anything like that. This grant we use for boat and water patrol on the lake for the summer.
Okay, same as usual?
Yep.
And you got somebody set to run the boat?
Not quite yet. I've had a few names come across my desk, so I'm going to, once it's approved here, we'll be looking at trying to fill that.
Okay. All right. Wishes of the board?
I need a first and a second.
Move. Motion by Pavlik.
Second.
Second by Skoy. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. Pavlik.
Pavlik, aye.
McBride.
Aye.
Dobum.
Aye.
Skoy.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Environmental service business. Matt, are you there?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
So this item is related to our NRBG grants that we entered into a grant agreement with Bowser
and we receive $46,660 in funding to implement DNR Shoreland, Local Water Management, and Wetland Conservation Act programs. And this is a contract with the SWCD to help us implement these programs, or help us with taking care of these programs. So I reviewed the contract with the county attorney, and he didn't see any issues, and I would recommend moving forward with the agreement.
Yeah, what's the word?
I'll move.
We've got a motion by Showbone.
Second story.
And a second by Coy. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor, call for the vote. Pavlik.
Aye.
McBride.
Aye.
Showbone.
Aye.
Coy.
Aye.
And I'm an aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Is there anybody on for public comment? I guess not. Okay, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. Any other business first then?
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. I've got a motion to adjourn by McBride. Do I have a second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
And I've got a second by Showbone. I thought everybody was enjoying themselves so much they just wanted to sit here for a while. Okay. All in favor, Pavlik?
Aye.
McBride?